And let me go to the notes part. So in this demo, what we'll run, we will be understanding Appium setup step by step. We'll try to run one command in which we'll try to launch an app, and what are the commands we are using, and what how we set up the project in Eclipse or in IntelliJ IDE, and how to connect the devices, how to use the Appium server. All this understanding we will take. So let me go through step by step. In the first step, what we'll do, we'll download and open the ID. This is we can use the ID as as a Eclipse also, or IntelliJ also. So we can download these ID from the official website of Eclipse or IntelliJ. The second step will be we have to create a Java project. This will be creating using a Maven. This will be creating Maven Java project basically. And the third step will be add the Selenium and Appium libraries. So these third step will be kind of we have to add the Maven dependencies, that is the Selenium library and Appium library. So these are the basically a jar files which will be stored in our Java project. The fourth step will be we will connect our mobile device. Either we can have a real device also, or we can connect the virtual device, that is ADB devices or emulators. We can add the emulators also. The fifth step will be we will start our APM server. After starting the APM server, what we'll do, we'll write a code to launch either a calculator or a camera. So and in the coding part, we'll set the desired capabilities, and we'll try to launch it and watch it. Uh, it's watch it its behavior. So let's start. So I have already installed ID in my system. So I'll be going. I'm using a Mac. So I'll be going to the Spotlight search. Here I will be searching IntelliJ. If you people are using Windows, you can directly go to the Eclipse exe file and you can execute that one. If you'll execute that, the Eclipse folder will open. Eclipse IDE will get open, or IntelliJ. If you have IntelliJ installed, then you can also open the IntelliJ. So what I will do, I will create a new project. So basically, I am using Java with Maven. So I'll be selecting this a Maven project. I'll click on next. Here I will give the project name. So let's suppose I'm trying to open a camera application. So I'm using here camera app. All right. So what I'll be doing, I'll clicking on finish. So after clicking on the finish, it will open the ID and this project folder will get open. So as you can see, there is a pom.xml. Here only so pom.xml will be there where we'll be storing all the dependencies. Before that, uh, we have to create a class where we'll be writing our code part. So what I will be doing in this main or test, will be going to the test folder. In that you able to see, if we are able to see this Java folder, we'll right click it and we'll create a Java class. So I have to give the class name. I will give the class name as launch camera. So as of now, we are not using test ng annotations. So what we'll be doing, we'll be running all the commands, all the code part from the void main function. So we'll be defining, adding the main function. The shortcut is PSVM. So I'll right click it, then it will declare this public static void main. So this command, this function is used to execute any code, a line of code. So here we'll start writing the code part. So let me go back to the notes part. We have added, so now yes, the third step is to add a Selenium and Appium libraries. For that, we have to go to the pom.xml. Here we can, we have to add one tag. The tag will be dependencies. We'll right click it. So it will open a dependency and it will close this dependency tag. So here we can provide the tags. For adding the dependencies, we can directly go to the Maven repository. So let me open Google. Let me browse to Google, and in that I have to type Maven repository. All right, so it will open this website. We'll right click on this and you can search Selenium. You can search Selenium and you can enter it. You will able to see this. This is the dependencies. I will try to download the latest. I will try to copy the latest dependency. This I'll copy it and I will paste here. The second one, we have to add the Appium client libraries. For that also, what we Java client libraries. For that also, what we have to click on this search option and we have to type Java client. Yes, this is the one which the Apache license is Apache 2.0. This is the latest dependency. We'll right click on it. The same what we have done, how we have copied the previous dependency, same we have to done here it. And now we have to update our Maven project. We have to load it. So it will take some time to build the project and import the files. So the loading part is done. How we can verify? We can go to the external libraries and here we can see all the dependencies which we have downloaded came here. So one point is there why we are using Maven. So if we'll not use the Maven, we have to download externally and we have to copy paste in our project. So basically Maven is reducing the manual effort. Everything is everything is managing by Maven only. And let's suppose when this project move to some other location or some other system, at that time we do not have to physically manually copy all the jar files and paste in the other system. All this will take Maven will take care of everything about the dependencies. So what we can do, we can just clean the project. Sometimes these libraries are not visible. In order to see the complete libraries, we can go and we can clean our project. So here is a code cleanup. The whole project we have to click and we have to click OK. So it will build the Maven project again. And it will able to see all the libraries in this external libraries section. After installing the libraries, the next step is the connect mobile device. So as of now, I'm not using the real device. I'm using the emulator. Already, I have installed my emulator device, assuming that everyone know how to install the emulator. So we have to go to the tools here where we have to click on Android. We have to click on the AVD manager. Here I have already installed this part. So I'm assuming that you guys know how to install it. Okay. So if you click this run button, it will launch the particular emulator and will start working on the device. So as you can see that mobile device got launched. We can see the information also about the device, what is the device version and what is the device name by going to the tools only and clicking on the AVD manager. So you can see this is the Pixel 5 API 30 and the Android version is 11.0. So now we understand how to connect a device also. If you want to see the device name through command, via command, we have to install the ADB. So we have to type the ADB devices. You can see the list of device name with UUID. So this is the device which we are using as of now. So it means that the device started working properly. Now the next step, let me go to my notes. The next step is to connect to start the Appium server. So Appium server can also be installed directly from the Appium website. I am assuming that you guys have already installed the Appium server. Now the next part is to start the Appium server. So for that we have a command Appium. So you have to go to the command prompt and you have to type from the terminal Appium. Okay. Now if Appium is not installed by a command, what you can do, you can go to the spotlight. You can just type here Appium. So as you can see, the Appium is coming on the top. You just click on that. The Appium will launch. Appium desktop will get launched. Let me show you the Appium desktop. Yes, this is the Appium desktop. Now we are not started the server. but you can see that what is the host by default host name and the port name. This is the host name and this is the port name. Cool. So that is also over. Now we have launched the Appium desktop. We can start this. How we will start it? We have to click on start server. So you can see that it's showing welcome to Appium 1.2 to 0.2, and this is the listener got started in this port. So default port is 0.0.0.4723. 0.0.00 is representing our local server, and 4723 is the port number. Cool. So we've already done the fifth step. Now the last and final part is the coding part. So basically we have to add all the capabilities which will launch our application. So we are working on the camera launch application. So what I will do, I'll start writing the code. So first of all, we need a desire capability class. So I'll type here desire form is already downloaded. Then I will type here desired capabilities. I don't know why it is not showing as of now. I think some error is coming here. Let me check. Okay, cool. Capabilities. It will ask for the import. We can click it. This you can see that it's getting imported from here. After defining the desired capability class, we have to give the reference variable. I am giving cap as a reference variable, and now we have to give new. We'll create the object with the same name, desired capabilities. Now we have to add the arguments. What are the capabilities we have? We can add it. Using set method, we have to add the capabilities. It will ask for the two variables, that is the two parameters, key and the value. So the key will be, let me go to the notes. The key will be your device name and your UID, platform name, platform version, app package, app activity. So first I have to let me type device name. It will take a string as an input, device name, comma, and the device name. So earlier I showed you in my tools Android everyday manager. I have showed you what is the device name. This is the device name. You can directly go here. So what I'll do, I'll edit it. I'll copy this and I'll paste directly here. Pixel 5 is my device name, not API 30. This is my device. So what I'll do, I'll copy this so that it is easy for me to write the code fastly. So now I have to return the device name. I have to give the UID. UID I can take from here itself. This is the UID. Yes, this part. This is the UID. When you click your DB devices, you'll get the UID of a devices. This is the unique ID for every devices. So will pass the UID here. Now I pass the UID. The next step will be my platform name. I can type here platform name, and I can pass the platform name here. Android. I'm using Android device, so I can give here Android device. Afterward, I can pass the platform version. So I'll type here platform version, and the platform version is Android 11.0. You can see from the device itself what is the platform version. You can go to the setting part also, and about phone, you can click on it. You will get the Android version name also. And now the two most important capabilities are the app package and app activity. So basically what happens when I have a devices, I can go to the Play Store, and after installing the place, after install, I can go to the Play Store. In that I can type APK info. So I'll get one app, APK info. You can download that and install in your in your devices, in the Android devices, and you can, it will show the all the apps. You can select your what app you're trying to launch. In that you will get the app package and the app activity. This is the one way method. And the second method, if you have a limited, if you do not want to install that app, you can also do it through ADB devices. For that, what you have to do, you have to launch that app and you have to type some command. The command I will show you, I will share it. And after typing that command, you will get the app package and an app activity. So what I will do, I'll try to launch this app. Camera, let's suppose I have opened launch this app, and my focus will come on this app only. So I'll go to the terminal. I will type this command adbcell dumpice window grep -e current focus. So what it will do, it will provide me this app package and the app activity. So I'll copy this and I'll paste here. I think the entire line copied. This one I'll copy it and I will paste here. And this is my app activity. Again, I will copy this and I will paste here. Yes, com dot. So I'll rename this part also. This is app package. This is app activity. So these, I think we have written the desired capabilities also. And now we can, and our capabilities are ready to set. Now what we have to do, we have to initialize the driver. We have to initialize the driver. We have to create object of a driver and run it. So for that, we can use Appium driver also. We can use Android driver also and web driver also. Three ways we can do it. So basically, if you are using specific to Android, you can use Android driver also. If you are wanting to use the elements of a mobile elements, then you can use the Appium driver. So I can take anyone. Let me take Appium driver. So I'll declare the Appium driver with some name as driver. This is the reference variable. It will ask for import. It got imported. Now I have to assign that driver equal to new Appium driver. Okay, here it will take it will take either a capabilities, which is a cap. And now again, the role of Appium server is still missing. For that, I have to give the URL in which that particular driver has to run. So for that, as I have shown earlier also, it is running on this particular URL. This is the one. It is also 1.127.000.1 dot this colon, then port number. So for that, I can give this URL. Here I will give URL equal to new URL and I will pass the particular path, that is https 127.0.0.1 slash dot the port number default port 4723 slash wd slash hub. This part is also done and it will ask, I think, for exception handle. So let me surround with try catch. I can also write this part also. So, and now this the driver is, yes, this one I have to make as a static. Cool. So I have to pass this URL and I'll pass here. So it will take the two capabilities, the URL part and this capabilities, the capabilities we are setting in this particular device for this particular device. This URL, why it is showing error? I think I have to declare outside. So I can declare this part here also. And it will reassign this. Yeah, this will work. To rename this, yeah. I think this is done. Now we are trying what we have written the code, we are launching the code also. Everything is set. Now we will perform this part for our in our application in our Android device. So I'll trying to close this part also. Let me close this. I will open the Appium server. This is already open. Let me run this using run.launcher.main. Let me check here also and let me open this part also. So let me check. Something got filled. Let me check what are the issues we are having. Here also we can get the issues also. Data failure. The address can be the making it fail. Let me give this HTTP slash. This is the right one, I think. Slash hub tool 473 support. All right. Let me run this again. Again, some issues there. Let me check it again. What it is saying. You have given the UID, platform name, Android device not. It is the Android. It should come Android. Okay, all right. This is also fine. This is the one. Let me run it again. Yeah, it started working. You can see all the logs are started coming in the Appium server. And now you'll see that it will launch the particular camera. Yes, this is the one. Now you can take any actions. You can install Appium inspector. You can take the locators information and you can click on next. You can click on the camera and take the snapshot. Thank you, Sony, for taking your time. I think the demo is completed from my end. Hope something you got from this demo. Thank you, Sony. It was a nice discussion with you. Hello.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye bye. Thank you.
Bye.